Hello everyone. We have reached the final step of this adventure. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. And so, our weary travelers, our trusty crew, have finally gathered all 4 parts of their map, combined them to make a whole map again. And they've actually made their way to Skull Cave. And I would like to tell you of what happened there. Chapter 5, Boss Fight. Thick fog enshrouds this formation of rocks that oddly resembles a human skull. Few have ever seen this place with their own eyes, and even fewer have lived to tell the tale. Navigating the reef surrounding Skull Cave is said to be a crucible for any seafarer, considering the uneven depths and vicious rock formations. Now, the waters are adorned with countless shipwrecks of those who underestimated the perils of this place. Any sensible person would probably just turn around, seeing the piles of broken wood and cloth as what they are, a warning. Then again, any sensible person would probably not even have made it this far. Even with Pluto's clear instructions, navigating towards the rugged cave proved to be immensely difficult. Despite these hardships, they safely made it ashore, discounting a few scratches in the hull of their ship. Fueled by the excitement of finally being so close to their goal, the crew ventured on into the dark cave, illuminated only by a few torches, right down the throat of this eerie place. The inside of the cave, to everyone's surprise, does not emit the same feelings of dread as the rest of this place clearly did. Inside, it's quiet. Other than a light breeze blowing through the cracks in the stone, nothing was to be heard. Crew wanders forth until they arrive at what they believe to be the center of the cave. The rocks on either side now open up, revealing a grand hall made from stone. Even though being deep underground, the hall is lit up by cracks in the ceiling, seemingly too few to emit enough light, and still, no torch, no lantern was needed to see clearly. Every member of the crew had imagined Captain Fantastic differently, yet all of them are surprised. Captain Fantastic is a handsome man, appearing far younger than the stories made him out to be. Both his hair and beard are well-groomed. His clothes clearly old, yet still well-maintained. Overall, he's just handsome. While the crew is still measuring the strange man with their eyes, Captain Fantastic gets out of his chair slowly, deliberately. Stretches his back and neck just enough to appear even taller and more fearsome. He takes a deep breath, then opens his mouth. Nah, oil. I must confess, I did not expect to ever see another living person again, but I know why you are here. He lifts up his arm, and in his hands, the crew can now clearly see the Golden Lootbox. This is the Golden Lootbox, my life's work, my precious. Seeing as you got here relatively unharmed, I assume you met my former crew. If they not told you about me, if they not warned you to give up your ambition, if they not struck fear to your hearts, the fear of what would happen to anyone who dared to take my treasure away. Captain Fantastic now breathes heavily. His facial expression changed from neutral to skeptical, to now gritting his teeth in contempt. I don't know you, nor will it matter. The man now draws his cutlass, dented by years of defeating his opponents. The blade shimmers in the light. Clearly, it had been maintained and sharpened regularly. Captain Fantastic now seems to have cooled his temper, a little bit at least. Continues. But now that you stand here before me, you have only one of 2 choices. Hand over the map you used to find me, turn back immediately, and vow never to return. He swings his sword as a fighter's salute. Or face your impending doom. How will our players choose? We shall find out.
Ahoy, ye brave souls! Who dare to dread where Captain Fantastic once spoken. I sailed the seas a mighty mariner, until I met my doom, a fate much certain. The Golden Lootbox, a gleaming prize, promised riches beneath the skies, but the final riddle, with its twisted tongue, brought madness to me. My blood. In Skull Cave now, cursed and broken, no longer blessed. Free adventurers, bold and true, have come to challenge what they never knew. You think you're brave? You think you're strong? But this curse has lingered far too long. Draw your swords, prepare, fight. For I'll defend this treasure with all my might.
Oh.
It's an entrance.
I hope the stories were not right. He's right next to me. Hi, Captain Mobius Quinn.
Oh, I've been sitting here. I'm not really here.
I'm just one of the voices inside of.
I have. Maybe I was a ghost or a crewmate or something he encountered along the way, but that's long gone. And now I'm just running the world for him.
What? No. What voice?
Yeah. We all hear it.
Yeah.
You're not crazy.
The voice, right?
Yeah. The voice.
Yeah.
The voice.
It's like those viewers.
Yeah. We heard it all, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can we start? Will my fellow voice describe what's happening? So it's a little encounter, a little combat that's happening, right?
So, the players clearly chose to challenge Captain Fantastic. They have come too far to now give up. So they find themselves deep inside Skull Cave. And there,
they now have to roll initiative. That means we're going to start a small but probably deadly combat, maybe deadly. And to start it off, we have to establish in order who's going to act when. So I have to ask every player, the captain already rolled beforehand, to roll a d20, it's the fancy die, plus their initiative, it's the number right in the middle of the top of your combat column. Blank.
14.
14. Serafina?
8.
8. Okay. Quinn?
10.
Perfect. Quinn. Now, to visualize this, we've put together a small map. It can be shown on stream, and all of our players see it right in front of them. Just first start off, do any of the players have a question about the map? Any obvious questions? What is this? What is that? And maybe it's also a small little moment to appreciate what's happening here on screen.
What is this in front of the plank?
In front of plank. Down there, the planks are those things, and for all our players, we can use our pointers to point at things. This would be a plank, and it leads up a small rock. On the other hand, we have sails right in front of him. Those are all those blue things. The other things are crates, and maybe you can find something in crates, but who knows? Other things in the map will be discovered as we go along, unless you want to ask now.
Am I standing on gold?
It's sand, yes, but the sand maybe starts to glitter a little, since Not everything is quite so mundane in this tiny little cove. Okay, then, unless there are any more questions, Plank, you're the first one in line. What do you want to do?
I want to go. Okay, so I want to go to those barrels for now.
Okay.
In front of me, wait, here, if I can.
Yeah, of course you can.
And I will check if there is anything inside of those barrels. I want to loot this.
It's an action to loot this, so you know you only have one action per round. Okay, please give me a perception, investigation, or sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, which is 11 plus 5, so
16 is just not enough to do the special thing, but please roll me 1d8.
6.
A 6. In those barrels, you find a flint and steel. You can write it down, and with one action you can set some things on fire. Some of your fellow players might be able to use a bonus action to set it on fire. It might be even your captain.
Good. I mean, those red barrels kind of look very intriguing. But those cannons, because I don't think we have any guns, might
Be helpful.
be helpful there. So let's keep that in mind.
So Plank, you still have 10 feet of your movement, I measured it out, and your bonus action. What do you want to do in your turn?
If I want to get to the cannon below me, to the left,
Yes.
which ladder do I have to take?
So, you have two options. You can either scramble your way up here through the cloth or through the barrels, or you can go all the way around and go here on this little thing and step up, but with some difficulties.
I try to kind of scramble through the barrels.
Please give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
I've lost 7 on acrobatics, so a 17.
A 17 will suffice, and you make it just up here, and now you're on a higher plane of the rock. Good. Now something weird happens. Usually you see in combat that one person acts, then another, then a third, and so on, until there's a whole round happening. But our dear captain is a little bit special. And this captain has a few extra aces up his sleeves. And I want to ask him, does he want to do any of his special moves? Or, since he's quite far away, does he want to use this thing to move closer to the players?
I want to be close.
Closer. Then the captain will use one of his legendary actions to move his full movement closer to the players. He will be then standing right around here. And as you look down these two, this thin, narrow way through the two rocks and see the other captain, do you say something in particular?
I've waited all my life for this endeavor. Trust me. I will.
Quinn, you're the perfect one to react since it's your turn now. What do you want to do?
I do want to approach the captain with all my speed.
So, you can use your full movement to get right around here, and if you use your bonus action to dash, which you can do as a rogue, you can move all the way to him or even behind him.
So I'd be in
Melee range with him.
talking range, I wanted to say.
It's fine.
I think I'll go up a hat to Captain Fantastic.
Okay. You stand right in front of him.
And ask him, what up?
Hello, what up? I've been living this escape for a very long time.
Aye. I heard you have the Golden Lootbox. It is a tale told, foretold, ages ago.
All of them. I don't have what you're looking for.
You don't have what we're looking for.
No.
So I have to take it with might.
Only doom and curse awaits you.
Ha! I heard this 1,000 times. I lifted
Everyone
1,001
told us
curses. I think I want to attack this filthy Captain Fantastic.
Come on, try.
And to try, you have to roll an attack. That's a d20 plus your modifier, which is
It's +5 with the saber.
with your saber.
16, 21.
21. A 21 sadly hits our dear captain. Please roll the damage. It's just normal damage. 1d6 damage plus 3.
3, 4.
How do you attack him?
I do a light swing right in front of me, turn with the captain's grace. And look at him and ask him, do you want to talk now?
A stone cold reaction. And that brings us to the end of your turn. Next in line is the captain himself.
Yes.
Before that, do you want to use one of your special things, since you can always do them after a player? Do you want to now get a jump on your other fellow captain, or do you want to do a little more damage? Do you want to be a little more spicy?
Let's take up the spice.
Okay. Danny, or our dear Captain Fantastic, starts to poison his saber. How do you poison your saber, my dear fellow?
I spit on it.
Unhygienic. Try to attack your enemy. It's a d20 plus your attack modifier, and I will keep that a secret. Sadly, this number you rolled will hit nobody. So
I leap back.
easy. It's an easy dodge, and the captain must think that the world is against him, since he never has missed anybody before.
I didn't have my 2 bottles of rum this day. I found them. I can't attack.
That's why I have 3 barrels in my captain's cage.
Do you want to do anything else with your turn? You can either just move away, you can stay in a bit, be a little more careful, or you can stay, you can run away and be not so careful.
Let's make it a little bit more careful this time.
Okay. And a bonus attack won't see unless they give me an wisdom saving throw that's above a 15. So every player give me a wisdom save, and I will tell them what to do.
We're done.
14, that's...
Do I have the plus?
Yeah, the plus.
wisdom, then it's
15.
15.
Oh.
And?
3.
Why do you even speak?
You asked!
No.
The voice is being mean.
A 13?
You know what I have to put up with the last few years?
You know what? I understand you now.
See, he's just grumpy because the voice in his head bullies him. But no, a 15 is okay, so it will give you the following information, and that information is that Captain Fantastic just dodged. You don't know how, but you know the next attack on him will be more difficult. That also means no sneak attack damage can be applied on the next attack against him. Good. Then that brings us to Serafina.
Okay, so I thought of checking out the barrels on the side there,
Yeah.
right to my right. Is there any special movement needed to like climb the plank?
No, the plank you see in there is above you,
Oh, okay.
so you could jump up and wrangle yourself up there. But if you just want to go to the barrels, you can just move there, and
Yeah.
you, I know, can do a search as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
with your special feature Eye for Detail
Yes.
as an inquisitive rogue.
Yes, and that is what I would like to do.
Okay,
To loot the
please
barrels.
make a investigation or perception check.
I will do the perception check.
Nice.
So do I roll d20?
Yes,
Yeah.
you roll a d20 and add that.
Plus 5.
So it's 18.
An 18. An 18 gives you a special thing. Please roll 1d4. It's the...
Oh, just.
Three.
3. You find 3 bottles with a special golden liquid in them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they do, but you know you can drink them with a 1 action, and your fellow captain, since he has special abilities, can drink them with 1 bonus action. What they do is uncertain.
So he can drink 2 at once,
Yes.
is what I'm hearing.
And on the point of bonus actions, Serafina, you just used your bonus action. You can use your action to either loot, or you can move somewhere and do use an action for something else.
Okay, so I haven't like
You have
took
still...
them with me. I just saw them now.
You have them in your hand. You
Okay.
rummage through the barrels and pulled out these 3 wonderful golden liquid
Okay.
flasks, something.
Yeah.
So for my action, I can loot the barrels
You
again.
can lose them again if you want, if you like.
And there's a possibility there's something in there.
There's is a possibility that there's something else in there.
What if not?
Grab more water-based beverages, I say.
Yeah.
So I
It's
should
always a
just
good option.
Why not check?
try again.
What else would you do with your action?
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Is there anything more
Yeah.
sophisticated I could do?
You can still do a perception, investigation, or sleight of hand check to loot.
Yeah.
Then I just do that again.
of course.
So another perception check.
Yeah, another perception.
9.
9 in total.
Yes.
That gives you nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, we jump ahead to the top of the round again, and you all hear, even those who don't say they hear the voice in your head, a specific click. Maybe something will happen in a few turns. Who knows? Probably something good. Again, Plank, what do you want to do?
Okay. Can I, from my position,
Yeah?
reach Captain Fantastic from the high ground by kind of jumping on him? So I would, if I can, kind of move here.
You can do that if you use your bonus action as a dash. Which you
Yes.
can do.
And
Right.
then I would jump on him and attack him with my action with just one sword.
I would ask you to do a acrobatics check
Yeah?
if you get the surprise on him.
Mm-hmm. 10.
10? Sorry, my dear, but that won't give you the advantage. You stumble, and if you remember, your attack has disadvantage since our dear captain dodged this round. Please make an attack roll at disadvantage. As a reminder, that's 2 d20 and use the less result.
16 and 20, so
Is
21.
A 21 still hits. Please roll damage. It's with your action, so it's 1d6 plus 3.
9.
9 damage.
I got you, bros.
Our dear captain still has a few tricks up his sleeve. You can, once per round, halve 1 damage source you take.
Yeah.
Do you want to make this hour make half an hour?
Yeah.
So it's rounded down, but it's a 5 damage only. So he has some more. Okay, you used your entire turn. Next in line is then a special thing of the captains. Captain, do you want to use one of the other 3 options you have at your disposal?
There's the options.
So many options. I can just slice. I have one option. But it worked. I don't know.
You can slice and dice.
No. I can slice twice. So my plan is, to go there and slice him.
Slice it, then dice him, and then slice him.
We should try
either
if to rise him,
or
yes,
or
spice
all 3.
Spice him from up top and just shoot him in the face.
It's one target.
That could slice him.
But then I am
It's
solo,
all in the
so
place.
I have sneak attack. And then I'm
I can move away and then throw.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
yeah, and I want to see.
And then
what
later
also
you have
this
your turn and then you
shoot
can
down.
move again.
Yeah.
Do we have something to show?
Um,
Oh yeah,
The captain.
We might still
What was the
have
captain
other
gun?
rolls,
Flint and
though.
steel.
Yeah, the flint and steel we might not
I will move away a little bit.
He's backing off.
Then light a powder keg.
Is this an attack of opportunity?
So, that's the question I have to ask him. Last turn, you used your bonus action to dodge and give disadvantage on the next attack.
Yeah.
If you want to move away now, you have to give up that bonus and use your bonus action to disengage. Do you want to do that? Are you risky or... Yeah, what do you say?
Let's be risky.
Aye, aye, Captain. And you move away a couple of feet. Please. Both of you can use your reaction as an attack opportunity, so they can both take a swing at you.
And it would only be a bonus with damage for me if Quint wasn't here.
Who's Sandy?
I don't know.
To your
The
information,
voices are talking to me.
if you
Or is
voices
this
are everywhere.
sneak attack?
If you look at the map, you are all by yourself within 5 feet.
So this is a sneak attack.
It is a sneak attack for you.
Perfect. 16.
16 hits exactly, and a
15
plus 5, right?
plus 5.
Hits also. So please roll your damage dice.
So I have 3 d6
For
now.
Luca, it's 3d6, and for
I'm
you,
not-
it's 1d6. It's going to be a little bit of an ouch.
12.
17 total.
17 total. Have you applied your modifier?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Plus 3. No, it's 15. Sorry, my bad.
I guess I have to run away now.
So you take 20 damage, and you might have been better off saving that
Yeah.
damage reduction for the next one. But we now need, from both of these players, a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
11.
8. And I have plus 5 on it. 8.
11 is for both of you, no. And please roll this damage. You both take 17 damage.
17?
That's no good.
That's no good at all.
So, how does it work?
Burn!
So, our dear captain jumps back, is attacked by 2 players, and he then throws back his barrel of explosive powder and hits them in the face. It's an exciting round. Next in line in this exciting round is Serafina. Quinn. Quinn, that just happened to you.
I think I'm enraged.
You're enraged.
But the smart seafarer always climbs up to the top.
Aye.
So I'll give you an acrobatics check if I can climb
You
this
don't
hill.
need to, since you are a thief rogue, you can climb as you would walk normally.
So I would walk normally
Where would you want to go?
to the high grounds.
Perfect.
So
Up here. And
this weird Captain Fantastic can't see me again.
you are on high ground, so you have advantage on the attack. Since you're above him and hitting down, that means you can trigger your sneak attack, and you still have your bonus action and movement free.
Yeah.
So please, attack with advantage. Here is your second d12. With advantage. So, right. And
17.
plus 5, that sadly hits our captain, and please roll your 3d6 plus 3 damage.
3d6.
It's
17 damage.
oof. Oof.
The voice is impressed.
The voice is very impressed. Okay. Do you want to do anything else with your movement or your bonus action?
I firstly want to talk some sense into this mad Captain Fantastic. Tell him your golden loot box is better off with me than with you. The voices will stop, I promise you. I can cure you. Just stop this crooked belief afflicting a curse on your own.
But I am the mighty one who will unravel the mysteries.
Well, at that point, I think I will try to disengage.
You disengage, and where do you move to?
Back to the high ground,
Perfect.
where he can see me.
Do you want to be in range or out of range?
I want to be in range. I want to be right
Okay.
where I am positioned. Right.
Perfect. Next in line, after Quinn's turn, we then have one legendary action of our boss. Bossman,
Yes.
do you want to move or attack?
How much health do I have?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. You get through.
It depends.
It depends.
I would like to play it safe for now. So,
You have this. You have not disengaged this turn,
yeah.
so he will get an attack opportunity. Sadly, he does not have a reaction up anymore. He used it, so you can move in every direction 30 feet. What do you want to do? You can go anywhere here or here.
That would not bring me much room to maneuver.
Yeah, you can also move through here.
Mhm. So he's above me and he is on my level.
Yeah, he's on your level.
Okay.
So if you attack him, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
And if you attack him, you have normal attack, but you can't move and attack because this is just a legendary action, not a full turn.
Yeah. Okay. But if I stay where I am and he attacks me, he has the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also move up to him and challenge his position.
Come here.
Or you can move around to the rock on top of him, so you can look down at him
Yeah.
as the vermin he is.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Aye, aye, Captain. And you move around your turn, and whoop, 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 you are up here now, looking down at these people. Next in line,
Look at me.
Saravina.
Look
Okay,
me
so I
eye.
see that my captain might be in danger soon.
He was
So
really, really in danger.
I would like to maybe somehow get to where he is to help him.
So, you can use your movement, which is 30 feet, and you
Mhm.
can dash as a bonus action, which means you could, if you take the ladder, you could reach this fella.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that?
I would love to try, yeah.
Then I need for you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Plus?
14 plus 1.
Oh,
So
perfect. With a 15, you see a tiny, tiny rope put between you and the way.
Mhm.
You can either try and jump it, and you see that line connected to a whole bunch of TNT, or you can stop early. You can stop early and use your bonus action and action as something else. You just won't be able to reach him fully.
Can I also burn the rope?
Ooh, you have to flint and steel, right?
No, yeah.
No, I haven't. With what would you like to burn the rope?
With my shiny coin reflecting the sun onto the rope.
Give me some kind of intelligence check. Probably an arcana check, since you're in the seafaring ages, and that is that something? Our Lord DM can decide now. Is this something obscure or not?
Seraphina can definitely figure that out.
Okay, so just give me a arcana check with advantage, since it's just a good idea.
18?
Or
6. So 18.
18 is enough. You can do that. On this point, I would just remain a while and say, Lord DM, if you find anything the players or Dani, fantastic, says really funny or really intelligent, you can award them inspiration. That means they can use that inspiration to gain advantage on one attack or saving throw or anything they want to do. But what we now hear is that Seraphina figures out how to configure her shiny golden coin and burn down the rope that holds in place the TNT. And as per cue, this TNT explodes. Now you have fire here. It's just a rough cube here that is on fire, and maybe you can do something with it. You can now, I would say, this was your action. You can still either use your full movement and bonus action to move up to Captain Fantastic, or you can just use your movement, which nets you somewhere here around the flames, and use your bonus action to do something else if you want, if you'd like. Thank you, Captain
So
Quinn.
if I
It's so
move
beautiful.
towards the ladder, I will stay down and not go up, or could I go up?
You could either go up as your bonus action, or you can use your bonus action to do something else.
Okay.
It's a dash that you would like to do.
Then I think I would try that.
Okay, you don't have to roll for that. You move up to Captain. Oh, Captain, what do you say to him?
That is a good question. I didn't really want to bother you, but I think my captain is struggling and I'm just here to help. Sorry.
My bad.
Go away.
Unfinished business with him.
Come with me.
Nice, and that brings us back up to initiative. Plank, what would you like to do?
I have a question.
Of course.
For the cannons,
Yes.
what do I need? Do I need cannonballs and the flint and steel, or just the flint and steel?
So, since Chet decided that we should be a little more evil with you, I had to consult my Lord EM and ask him, do we give him this for free, or do we ask him to use his action, or do we say Seraphina has to give up her bonus action advance since she can do that as a bonus action? So she basically vouchers the bonus action away for next turn.
The second one.
Second one?
I don't fully remember everything that you said, but the second one.
The second one is fine. So it would be an action if you'd like to find that out.
Yeah,
It would be a check,
Okay.
an investigation or perception check.
Okay. Can I somehow attack Captain Fantastic without disadvantage? If I, for example, go up here and then kind of jump on him.
Yes, it would be again a acrobatics check, which
Yeah.
you would need anyway since you're scrambling up the sails.
And I'd use my bonus action for the jump and attack with one blade again.
No,
No?
it would be part of your movement. So you
Okay, perfect. Then I will do that.
Okay. Then, please give me a acrobatics check. A 10 or more will get you up. A 15 or more.
22.
Oh. You jump on the other side. Please attack him once with advantage and once without advantage.
It's 16. Wait, plus 5. So 21.
Yeah, easy. How much damage? This is the one with sneak attack.
Yeah.
So 3d6 plus 3.
12. 17.
17 again. Nice, nice.
And now
Wait,
I
we need a
roll-
reaction.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Oh, I told you I would cut you.
He's just chilling there, having a nice time, being in his cave, in his man cave.
This is not even about you. This is still about this stupid games guy. No, I've been meaning to cut someone since 2 stops, and I couldn't. So now you have to pay.
Yeah, you have a weird crew, buddy. It's, I don't know.
In this point, I would.
Man, just leave my home.
On this point, I would like to ask. The round resets. You can use your damage reduction.
I still have my
Yeah, I remember.
second attack.
Do you want to halve this 17?
True, yeah.
It's the next attack is with a disadvantage.
With normal roll,
It's
but
normal and
it just does 1d6.
Okay. Maybe, I guess.
If you'd like to leave it up to the voice in your head, I will throw a coin.
Yeah, then throw it.
Is 1 good or 2 good?
1's good.
It's not good.
So
Damn those voices! So, your second attack, Luca. Sorry, Luca.
Yeah. 7.
7.
8, sorry. 8.
8 sadly does hit.
You know what? That's okay.
That's okay. Next in line after flank
some damage.
is the special thing of the captain, and you still have 2 options available now.
What's he gonna do? It is still burning here?
Yeah, I think so.
That reeks.
That reeks. After the captain, we will have Quinn.
They
So
can
Quinn.
do like a shooting star.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
We could pay him for
this.
bucks. Should we try some good old-fashioned capitalism?
Yeah.
We could like use him as a piggy bank.
Oh, maybe
Coin.
we can like buy.
Yeah, that's the side. What's the side left one?
Convince him.
Okay. The coin decided, and our dear captain does a little breakdance and distracts you. The next attacks, all attacks this turn have advantage for him.
Hold on.
So,
What a guy.
Quinn.
Oh, I'm very bamboozled from all this spinning and jumping, but I think I will try to climb up the rocks sneakily. So while Captain Fantastic does his like back turning, I can surprise him with the sneak attack.
I will remind you that in the game system we use, having advantage and... No, sorry, this is something different. The voice in my head was wrong. So please make a stealth check.
Wait, your potions?
27.
You're just gone. You just disappear in a puff of smoke and jump up here. Where would you like to position yourself? Would you like to be straight across from plank?
I want to hang right next to the closest part of Captain Fantastic's feet
Okay.
on the ledge and peek upwards.
Please attack with advantage. If you'd like to do so. Wait a minute. Here's the second one. Nice.
70.
Easy hits. And 3d6, please.
That's not good.
Plus 3.
5 plus 5 is 10.
Plus 3.
No, 1, 2.
Oh. Oh, 10. Sorry. Would you like to half that?
I don't know.
There's just Serafina left. Do you think she can do more damage than him?
Maybe. I don't know.
You better say the right thing now.
Yeah, I don't know.
You do have a man cave.
Soon to be our cave.
Would you really want that though? All those years he's lived in there.
Yeah.
Are you sure you would just want to like...
There's
I
probably
put
something
everything
more.
down.
More.
Okay. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. This is fine. Next in line.
Is me.
No, it's
It's not
sorry,
moving.
it's Captain Fantastic.
Oh.
You have a full turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get out of there, or do you want to attack first, or what would you like to do?
I would like to go. I would like to get away and then attack.
Okay. Would you like to disengage so they don't get opportunity attacks on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would you?
Why?
Would you like to attack him, which is a little bit difficult since he has such a good start roll? Would you like to hit Serafina, or would you like to push Plank into the flames?
Ooh, let's do that.
Okay, so I would need a contested strength check. You have advantage on this one, since you did your little breakdance, and you get a +7 on this.
That feels
Plank.
This is unbalanced.
Plank, use your athletics or acrobatics, whatever you like,
Or acrobatics.
and you just have your normal dice. So, please roll.
14.
It's a 26 for him. So,
Close though, right?
no, not really. And
Ouch.
our dear Plank is pushed into the flames. How good does a plank burn?
Yes, it burns.
So please, if you fall down a little ways, please make me a dexterity check, just to see how well you land on your feet.
A 7 again, 7 plus 5, so
Plus 5?
12.
That's just a 1d6 half, so you just take 2 damage from falling,
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to like that?
and you are on fire. When you're up next, we'll deal with that.
Yeah. I might need a potion.
I bring it to you.
Do healing potions work if you throw them?
Who has a healing potion here? She just found a nice
I would
flask
just
with a gold.
randomly throw it at you and see what happens. If you burn less or more
Let's
afterwards.
do some science.
It should be water-based, right? Like all the
But first,
Maybe
Captain
you can
Fantastic.
make a check.
Yeah.
where would you like to go?
Away.
As far away as possible is 30 feet. You can go anywhere basically.
Can I get? Can I go on the next? On the next
rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would need. So if you'd like to reach the cannon,
Mm-hmm.
you would need to make me a small check to see if you can jump the gap, just as Luca did before.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So please make an dexterity check. Probably acrobatics. That's again a +7 for you. Nope.
Nope.
You land down there. Would you like to go anywhere else? You have a little bit of your movement left.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try to go here.
And next in line, Serafina.
Before you throw it at me, if it would cleanse me and stop me burning, would I just burn again still in the fire? Or not?
I would have you roll a check.
So maybe throw it next round. I don't know. It might be a healing potion, it might be good, but...
But could Plank react to me?
So what you could always do is you can use 5 feet of your movement, go to the ladder right next to you, and then just as a free action, which you can always do, drop something. And you can just drop in front of him one of the potions you found.
Yes. But my question was, if I do something for him as an action, or like dropping a potion,
Yeah, you can.
can
on
you
his
react
turn.
to that?
No, on his turn you
Okay.
can
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Unless the Lord DM wants to be favorable. Perfect.
No.
So
You
you
rolled
shall
too
wait
good.
with this.
I mean, you could do it now, so I have it in my inventory
Oh,
and
yeah.
move out and drink me. So you could
Mhm.
just give me one,
Yeah.
or you try to maybe find out with some sort of check what they do,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if you can.
Yeah, you.
But then I
Yes.
don't know if you can still drop it.
Yeah, that's a free action.
The
That's
thing
always
is-
allowed.
I mean, currently Xandy is way lower than you are, so maybe he could need. Sorry.
The voices, the voices, so many voices.
Which is true, but he isn't burning.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, Captain Fantastic just panicked and ran away, so we might have some.
My man
The
left.
comrades into the fire.
That's canon, by
Okay.
the way.
I think I would move towards the ladder and
Drop the
drop
thing.
one of my potions. I heard there are more.
You have 3.
I have 3.
You
Okay.
have 3.
If you want to do the check, maybe do it before you drop it.
Can I do a check to check?
Yeah. That would be either a investigation check as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
or a medicine check as an action, which would be a little more lenient. So even if you roll lower, it tells you more, since medicine is not one of your checks you can
Yeah.
use. It's a bonus action, but is more applicable to that.
What would you say?
Do the medicine check.
The medicine check? Okay, as my action.
As your action. Please roll a d20 as your medicine.
Easy peasy.
20.
Nice. With that, you find out that this golden liquid shimmering in the sun is just some calming tea, which Captain Fantastic brewed in his off time, since he's a tea enjoyer, as we all know. And what does it do? If you drink it as an action, it gives you 2d4 plus 2 HP back. So, it's just some healing.
Okay.
Nice.
But then I can actually drop one of those potions.
Yeah, of course.
To blank.
And then you have still your bonus action open.
Mhm.
Would you like to use your insightful fighting on Captain Fantastic to just give you this little edge over him?
If I still can,
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
then I'd love to.
You do have to move a little bit closer then.
Okay.
You're standing currently on the ladder. You have
Mhm.
still 25 feet of movement left since
Mhm.
you're standing around here. You could go to... you could go to those barrels if you'd like.
Can I, like, hide behind them?
That would be another bonus action. So you can either do
Okay.
insightful fighting or hide.
Okay.
Or
Then
you
I'd
can
rather-
loot as a bonus action if you'd like.
Then I'd rather do the insightful fighting.
Okay. So you go down.
Yes.
Please give me a insight check, and Captain Fantastic, please give me a deception check. That's just +1 for you.
15.
It's also a 15. And in a tie, the player who attacked wins. So, now with the insightful fighting unlocked, you know the sick moves he pulled before. You know how he breakdances.
Yeah.
You know how he does. And with that, you always can trigger sneak attack damage on him now.
Okay.
Nice. And with your turn over, you all hear a small tick. Good.
I don't like it when he smiles like that.
Next in round. Top of the round, everybody gets their reactions back. Plank.
So
You start.
what is burning?
You are burning. Please take 2 fire damage.
Okay, so
So, to
yeah.
not be on fire, you have to be outside of fire,
Mhm.
and you have to use your action to put yourself out,
Mhm.
or do something else that can put you out.
Okay. If I pour the potion over my head, do I still get healing?
Make an intelligence saving throw.
14.
It wouldn't be the full effect, but it would be a little bit.
And I can't drink. I have to drink the potion in the next turn, kind of, because I can't put myself out and drink it, right?
Right. But you can do, so you can either put yourself out,
Mm-hmm.
you can drink the potion,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do something creative with the fire and the potion to both douse the flames and heal you a little bit, but it won't be the full healing.
Mm-hmm. And the full healing would be how much? Sorry.
Serafina found out it would be 2d4 plus 2.
I'll move outside.
You'll move outside.
I'll move around here
Okay.
and put myself out.
Use your action to put yourself out. you still have your bonus action. Would you like to run even further? Would you like to hide? Or would you like to, I don't know, what would you like to do?
Can I move up here?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. With a dash action, that all works.
Why do you look so grilled?
Well, it is very warm in here. The fight is just getting heated up, my friend.
Well,
Okay. With that, our dear captain comes back on and he has one more ace up his sleeve.
yeah.
On who would you like to do it? So,
That's a nasty one.
first is a really nasty one. So if you make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
12 plus?
Yes, all.
Okay, so you don't save. Which means, what do you do to her, Captain Fantastic?
No.
Take a bucket. Oh, a precious bucket.
This bucket.
You see, in this cave, there's not a toilet.
Oh no!
Not anywhere.
Oh no. Ew.
And I didn't empty the bucket today.
Oh no.
I take it and throw it at her.
Okay.
Bro, that is poison damage.
It's not poison damage. Please take
That's mental damage.
6 psychic damage. It's just such a disturbing thing to do. And you have disadvantage on your next check or attack. That means if you attack, even though you have insightful fighting for an entire minute on him, you don't get your sneak attack damage. It's just he quenches your murder a little bit.
Was it 8 damage?
6 damage. So,
You smell that?
good. Next in round, Quinn.
There was beans, right?
Nothing else.
I do think I want to get close to the bucket stash. Right over here with my movements. Is this enough way for me to jump to Captain Fantastic?
You started around here, right?
Yeah, I said it
So
around right there.
it would be 20 feet here, and that would be, yeah, that would work out.
So, after seeing the gross thing he did, I would shout, "Now oida!" at him and sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Before you sneak attack, you just have to first show me that you can hide. Just a hide check for you.
So stealth.
Yes.
9.
His passive perception is a whopping 13, and you have a +7. So sadly, you don't get sneak attack damage, but you can do a normal attack with normal attack. Sorry. Good. Roll and see if you hit him.
14 plus.
+5. Right.
Yeah.
Please roll damage. That hits.
8.
8 damage. Half the damage. Should point aside.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, it's still.
Oh no.
See, I think
It seems to me the voices in my head are getting better.
I always thought having multiple opinions is nice, but having multiple opinions just means that you get damage.
Yeah.
Good. You still stand.
Yeah.
Okay. Next in line is Captain Fantastic. You have these guys before you. What would you like to do with your action? You can attack. What would you like to do with the bonus action? That's again hide. So you could get advantage. Or you could run away again.
Now I can't run away and attack from the distance. Huh?
You can't attack from a distance anymore, that's used up sadly.
Ah.
But you can attack and run away. Like a true hero.
I'm not a hero. Let's do it.
Good. Who would you like to attack? Would you like to step forward, attack Serafina, or would you like to attack Quinn?
Okay, come at me.
Almost finished that boy.
Sure.
Win.
Try to attack.
This is no way.
14 plus... Yeah, that hits. Your AC is 15, you're right, that hits. Please roll damage, 1d6.
Yeah.
1 damage plus 4, that means 5 damage.
Still standing with the bestest number here.
Yeah, you can use this one for rest. So, deal some damage. You can also do a second attack if you do not wish to do anything else this turn. So you can still run away, but you don't get another legendary action. Like in the last ones. You can still attack once.
If I attack a second time,
Yeah.
she can attack me.
You can attack and then run away.
Oh.
But you
Yeah.
don't get a chance to do a further movement.
And would we then have an attack of opportunity?
He would, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not if I kill him.
You don't kill him outright, you just knock him down. He will be unconscious and... Yeah, that's okay. How often have you been unconscious the
I've
last
been
couple of weeks?
unconscious a lot of times. This journey 4 times because of the grog.
Why does this always happen? Every time we are somewhere, it just
Would you like to
passes
do it?
out.
Or would you like to bowl it out of the way? Just move to the other end of the map.
What does the voice in my head say?
I say the Lordium gets to decide.
Captain Fantastic doesn't run like a coward.
Okay.
That's a wise. Another attack.
They come at me.
Close. 15 hit you exactly. And 1d6 plus 4 damage is 6 damage, and that means that he bonks you on your head, and in a dramatic moment, our dear Captain Quinn is unconscious. The fellow players can still stabilize him with a medicine check, or give him a little bit of that nice calming tea that they found to put him up back at his feet. And for the rest of his turn, Captain Fantastic will move out of the way, just to around here. And next in line, Seravina. Would you like to run up to him?
I would like to heal my teammate first.
That's a good... I didn't think of that. That's smart. That takes an action.
I'm playing devices. So,
We're winning.
do we have to move any closer?
No, you...
So I can, as a free action, just drop the healing potion?
No, that won't work. That would just shadow the healing potion, or just drop it next to him, but he can't drink it himself. You can use your action to give it to him, and then you have still your bonus action open to maybe rummage through those loot barrels. If you like.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So,
Good.
My action would be... Can I already action my action?
Yeah, you can do your action. Okay. Please roll 2d4 plus 4 plus 2. You're back up at 6 HP. Next in line is mine. You can still use your bonus action. Would you like to do it? Would you like to run after Captain Fantastic?
Is my bonus action enough to loot those barrels?
Yeah, of course, like before. You can do a perception or an investigation check.
Okay. Then I will do the perception check.
That's some tasty hot tea you brewed there.
19.
19. You can again roll 1d4. So it's the 21, yes. 4. You rummage through those barrels and you find something strange, since a tactical mind would have used that for himself. You find a very special scimitar, a better sword. It's light in attack. It has a smaller damage die than you have currently, but it is more likely to hit, and it does more damage on average. I will tell what it does later. You can either swap it out right now, or you can have it ready to pass it along to a friend of yours who moves by you. Would you like to use it for yourself, or would you like to use it, or would you like to ready it for somebody else?
Does someone else have a sword that is...
Can I use it in my second hand?
Yes.
I mean, I could give it to you.
But you can keep it as well. As it's, I do have damage.
What damage does it do?
It is 1d6
Yeah.
but instead of doing +3 at the end, it does +4 at the end. And your to
Okay.
hit is no longer +5, but +6.
Okay. So it actually is better.
It's mathematically better, but we are seafarers, we don't.
Can I still pass it on later?
No, you either have to ready it now to pass it on, or you have to use it. It's about swapping weapons.
I think I will just swap it.
Perfect. Then write down what I said. If you remember, otherwise I will remind you. Next turn. Next in line. Tick, and I rolled finally a 1. So you just found something nice. Can I please have a dexterity saving throw from you? Just from you.
For me?
Yeah, from you.
13.
13? That will sadly not be enough. You see right the line, the cannon pass, and you stand perfectly here. Otherwise, it would not have fired.
Oh my god.
And the cannon fires, boom! And please, Captain Fantastic, please do. It's 11 damage that you take.
Yes.
And good that you set that up.
Yeah.
Smart planning. Next in line.
My head is smarter than me.
I didn't do that. That's you.
No.
Okay.
I forgot.
It's impressive that you forget smaller things that I think.
Yeah. I forget a lot of things in that cave.
Is he talking to his voices again?
Call them the voices, they are here, you know.
Yes.
You're not crazy.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Didn't I just knock you out?
Yeah, this is good tea.
Good. Back up to initiative. Blank.
Okay, so I wanna do what I want to do is kind of move around like here.
Yeah.
Up here, if I need a bonus action, that's fine.
It would be more of a check.
Okay.
So you have to give me a movement check, a acrobatics or athletics check, whatever you like, and it would be a little bit of a difficult one. So it's
I will try it.
Okay.
16 plus 7.
Easy. That's more than enough. And you jump up here right to the second cannon I gather, or? Okay. You can still move a little bit further if you like and get the drop off.
I'll stay here and I'll drink my potion.
Perfect.
And then can I do like a lore-based bonus action? I'll explain it. What I want to do is I want to throw the bottle in his direction to get his attention and say, Captain Fantastic, rather Captain OK.
I'll allow it. I'll definitely allow it.
Awesome. Perfect.
Why does this happen every time? Okay, yeah. Please, heal.
It's 4 plus 3. So
plus 2? 9. You heal.
What?
Plus 2. It's
yeah. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Yeah.
It's 2d4.
Yeah. 9.
Take 9 healing, and please make me an intimidation check.
8 plus probably not enough. Give me 11.
11? That's enough to give him disadvantage on the next attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Huh?
So, boy, Captain. Okay. Spend all your. Sorry, the voice just has to follow.
As long as he has disadvantage, he's Captain OK.
On prepared tricks, but as you've learned, you have still some things you don't even remember anymore. Would you like to loot your own cave?
Yeah.
So, please roll with +0 since you're not the brightest. Let's roll anyway. You just need a 10. And it's an 18, it's even better. Please roll me 1d4. Okay, this one. It's at 3. You also pull out 3 of those health potions. It does take an action for you to drink, and you have just spent 2 legendary actions. You can this round drink 2 of them if you'd like, but you don't. You can use it otherwise. Next in line.
2 softies at once.
Oh yeah, and they drank a potion.
Right. Next in line.
Can we get more potions, please?
Quinn, you can steal them off of him if you like.
I want more potions. Me too. Amazing.
There you go,
Amazing. I do think I want to climb up on top of Captain Fantastic once again.
Yeah.
And have a good hard look. See where his softies are.
Yeah.
And with a performance check,
Okay.
I want to do a flip from the ledge, grab a bottle with one hand, which is trying to drink right now, and with the other hand, I have my cutlass or my saber and try to like stab him with it.
You can do this without a performance check, but if you'd like, you can do it anyway. 4 plus.
4 plus 6 is a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a solid performance.
It's a solid flip. So you get advantage anyway since you jumped down from above. Please attack with advantage and do your sneak attack.
16 plus.
More than enough.
Yeah.
Please roll your 3d6 damage.
$15.
I would ask you.
15 plus 3, that's an 18.
I would ask you again if you'd like to halve it, but sadly even halving it won't do it. So, Quinn, how do you knock out Captain Fantastic?
I have my cutlass in hand. I grabbed the potion from his other. I smack him ever so gently on the forehead, and with my teeth, I pull out the cork and down the entire bottle. And I stand on top of him. Softy in hand, and say, okay, Captain Fantastic, now it's over. It's your time to hand over the Golden Lootbox so we can finally lift this curse.
You maybe have to give him some of the safety.
Oh. Here you go.
See, the voice can be helpful. And with that, I will close out the program or leave it open for things. And
take this wretched thing off my hands.
Oh.
We found it.
The Golden Lootbox. And it was an entire day work. Or even a week.
With Captain Fantastic defeated, the crew finally got their hands on what they had been looking for all along. The Golden Lootbox is in their hands. What more secrets could it contain?
Shall we open it?
Lift it up.
This time.
What's that?
Inside of the Golden Lootbox, the crew finds what they don't really understand. It is a Pachimari, but it looks ancient. It has been there for a very, very, very long time. And once the crew holds the Pachimari in their hands, it asks them a very simple question. I fly without wings, I cry without eyes, wherever I go, darkness follows. What am I?
Can I squeak it to make it talk again?
I fly without wings, I cry without eyes, wherever I go, darkness follows.
This godforsaken question haunts me for years.
Fly.
Rye whiskey?
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey.
That cannot be the answer.
It certainly wasn't.
It bleeds. No, it cries.
Cries.
Does it bleed? Hachimari doesn't bleed. Can I cut it?
You can cut it. However, it does not bleed.
It does not bleed.
See, they're just
Cries
lost
without
as well.
eyes.
It
Is
might
about
be
onions?
Captain Okay if we can cut it.
Does onions make you cry?
It makes me cry, but why would darkness flow up?
Because you rub your eyes when
What will
you
happen if
cry.
you don't solve the riddle?
So
Will
you
you just stay with me in Skull Cave?
Is
Can-
it sunset?
Fly without wings?
The sun?
I mean,
Would that
flies
mean
have
you throw
wings.
hard enough?
That's
Does the
fair.
sun cry?
It makes me cry. I don't
Makes
cry.
you cry, but it doesn't cry.
It doesn't cry. It makes me cry.
But
But
the
why
onion-
could an onion fly? What onions do you eat, Serafina?
If you throw it hard enough, it can fly.
That's fair. Technically, it flies.
It's an onion!
If it hits you on the head, darkness follows. Is it the answer or no?
Even though this was a better answer than Captain Fantastic could ever manage. It is not an onion, no.
Hmm.
Okay, so
The madness is setting in.
I hear them everywhere. It could be a sad ending.
does it fly?
I mean,
Are
time
you
flies, doesn't it?
already ready to give up?
No, we don't give up.
But what if a person is like fly, like in the 80s kind of sense?
Is that a question in relation to the riddle?
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay. In the like seafarer 80s kind of fashion. You know?
No.
1580s.
Whatever fashion it is you're talking about, no.
Could it be the Flying Dutchman?
Flies without wings.
Yeah.
Makes me cry.
It's very bright, you know. If you
Yeah.
look at it, it's like,
And then you go blind and it's dark.
I can cut it though. and you kind of only see it when it's dark, because when the sun is like shining, it's like invisible, kind of see-through, you know. So you only see it in the dark. So it's kind of when it's here, it's dark, you know.
The Pachimari remains thoroughly unimpressed.
Stop it.
No, I don't.
Can we try to feed it some potion?
Of course you can. The Pachimari thanks you, and they remain silent.
God damn it!
Can I hear the riddle again?
You think I
I
didn't
fly
fly that
without
already?
wings. I cry
That's the
without
first thing I
eyes.
did.
Wherever I go, darkness follows. What am I?
A stool.
I won't even ask you to explain that. No.
A plank.
No.
A plank.
No.
Me?
No.
A grenade flies without wings.
And makes me cry.
No, wait. Okay, hear me out. Do you know these kind of football-shaped
No.
things with the ending on it? If you throw them, they fly far. They have a kind of whistle in them, so they can cry. And if they hit you on the head, darkness falls.
Maybe.
That's a great idea. However, it is still wrong.
I think it's a metaphor for something.
I think it's a word game.
Can the players make a intelligence saving throw to get a hint?
Yes.
15 plus
16.
that's
18.
18. 16.
Yeah, 18 definitely gets you a. You have seen this thing today.
Today.
With fructose?
Huh? Blank is fructose intolerant.
Blank is
I have to
allergic.
add this to the lore.
Blank is majorly allergic, guys. Don't feed him oranges.
But how will you get his calcium?
Is it
However,
We would take poison damage, you know.
anyways,
More than that.
Is it a ship?
no.
I've seen it today.
Does it have something to do with nature?
Yes.
Do bugs have eyes?
Yes.
Then
More
it's
than
not
you do.
bugs.
We've seen it.
I've seen a lot of things.
A cloud.
Fire.
A cloud.
Yes. And just like that, Serafina had finally solved the Pachimari's riddle.
What was the answer?
Don't tell him.
Shh.
A clown with red nose and
A
funny
stupid
hair.
bat.
I am very sure that Captain Fantastic overheard you say this. Because as soon as he heard those magic words, the curse was lifted. Finally knowing the answer to the riddle that he had been looking for all of these years has made Captain Fantastic see his flaws again. He regrets his decisions and then says,
You poop at me.
That was real weird,
I
bro,
don't
you
think it
know?
was poop.
I don't judge you living in there, but that was kind of weird.
Yeah. What did I do back there?
Don't question it. I do have a way better idea. We found some of your water-based beverages. Could you prepare some for us?
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Of
a
course.
mighty seafarer's thirst.
That is what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Captain
We can pay you plenty.
That's okay. Frog is killing me anyways.
Perfect. Then let's go and drink some. And see you all guys in probably 3 minutes at the end of SummerStream. X marks the spot. Have a good time at the Skull Cave and see you in a bit.